When I was a little girl, I was told that I was too ugly and my face was too long to have long hair. Now, I've talked about this before, and I was told that I couldn't wear dangly earrings, and so they always cut my hair like pixie cut or super, super short, like up into my chin. Ugh. But you know what? I kept that programming in my being until I was in my mid 40s. I always had short hair and I never wore dangly earrings. And it wasn't until I took a transformational workshop when I was like, F this. Like this isn't even my programming. It isn't even mine. And I decided to start growing my hair out and wearing the earrings that I like and want to be wearing. Now, the title of this video is called The Bounce Back is Even Better. So when I released that programming of I'm too unattractive or ugly or have my face is too long, whatever the story was, to have long hair is when I really started to feel beautiful. Like not just like physically beautiful, but beautiful from the inside out. And so the bounce back from that has been even better. And I turned 50 this year and I have never felt more beautiful than I do right now, in this moment, in my 50s, and with long hair and dangly earrings. It's not just even that, it's from the inside out. And recently, I posted this on my Facebook group, in the Spiritual Warrior group, and on my homepage if you want to read the story. I had another experience recently where I had a setback in business, and now I'm in the bounce back. And the bounce back, it took a while to get there. Sometimes it takes us a while, but it's even better. So here's what I'd like to share with you. Sorry, just finished my breakfast. This is what I would like to share with you today. We all are going to get knocked off the horse. You're going to get knocked off your horse. You may be off your horse right now. The proverbial horse of, right, you're riding along, boom, something happens. And something, a betrayal, an upset, a trauma, a firing, whatever, something's going to happen. It's life. We live by contrast. This is what we're doing here. We are learning to grow. It's what we do with it. It's how we respond, how we react. I have worked with people in the past that have been stuck off the horse. Something happened years prior. Years, and I get it because I had my programming of my hair for years, so literally years, but holding on to things, resentments, pains, pity for years, and it is affecting them on such a deep level. But when we start working through it and they start to get like one foot on the stirrup of the horse, then another leg, then the full body, boom, now they're off and riding. And the bounce back is even better because you begin to learn about how powerful you are. The lessons begin to download. The lessons begin to come more clearly. And here is what, as someone who is working on transformation, which I hope that you are, as we are in this world of navigating what's going on. And P.S., here's a little public service announcement. Right now, my experience of the energy and just the talking to a lot of people all over the world, there is a little bit of people have fallen off the horse energetically since COVID. People were really into like transformation and getting things like working on themselves, and a lot of people have kind of like, there's an energy in the collective right now where it's like people are feeling like a little harder to take action. That's the story some people are in, and there is an energy. But here's the thing: energy is we can manipulate energy. Right? We can overcome energy, and we can also use energy as an excuse to not move forward. Well, it's in the collective, it's chaos, but there is something, and I just want you to be aware of it so it does not actually, it's like, whoop, move aside, I'm getting back on my horse. So with the bounce back can be even better, and always is, once you begin to get back up on the horse. So if you have, there might be places in your life where you are really sailing forward and your horse is moving, and then there's something that may be in your energy field, your vibration, something from the past or something that happened recently where there's a part of you that still hasn't gotten back on the horse, and you know it's holding you back. You know it. And I'm going to invite you to ask yourself, one, what is it costing you not to begin getting back on the horse? Two, what is the story you have about that event? What is it that you have in your mind? Like for me, For me, when the business thing happened, right? You can go on my Facebook again and read about it if you'd like. I feel so complete with it. That's how I was able to post about it. But what was the story I was in? I don't trust myself. I make bad decisions. Oh my gosh, I'm so intuitive. How did I miss this? Right? Like all these stories started to form around this event until I stopped allowing them to form. Until I stopped allowing them to form, and I was like, you know what? Clarity, power, getting back on the horse. That is the warrior. That's the game we're in. That's the game we're in. And now, guess what? I'm thriving and things are moving in an incredible direction. But if I had stayed off the horse, I'd still be stuck in the pity party. I'd still be stuck in that place. So if there is a part of you that has that, begin to ask yourself the questions. What is it costing you, and what are the beliefs? Cause and effect. This cause happened. What has been the effect of it on your well-being, your personal power, and your connection to yourself and other people? Where has it held you back? Was it kept you small? Has it kept you from taking risks? What is the story? And what is it going to take for you to begin taking your power back? And it can be a very simple intention. Today, I'm taking my power back from X, Y, and Z. And you can keep it just like in recovery. Just for today, I'm not going to drink. Just for today, I am not going to feel bad about X, Y, and Z. And then do it the next day if you need to break it down day by day, or you can just get back up on that horse and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. And once you're on the horse, it's about getting the horse to move, whatever your horse is, and ready to ride. So we're going to get knocked down. We are. But if you're willing to get back on, grow from it, and each time you do this, getting back on the horse will get shorter and shorter and shorter. And if the time that you stay in self-pity, if you keep, okay, I've been here before. Guess what I get to do? I get to feel this. I get to grieve. I get to move on from, I get to understand the lessons. What is the what? What am I learning from this? How do I prevent this from happening in the future? What do I need to know to grow? And boom, you get back on. The bounce back is always better. Always better. And if you're in a story that you're too old, or you're too traumatized, or you're too this, or you're too that, that is a story. And those thoughts are like a virus of the mind, because they will keep you there. They will keep you in that place. And then the last thing I'm going to lead you with is, if you have something from childhood, such as my hair thing, like that's a very oh, I'm just going to grow my hair out. And every time it got longer, I released that programming, and it was like it just shed. But is there something from your past that you are doing currently? Maybe it's obsessively cleaning. I don't know. Maybe it's that you have to be perfect at everything you do. But what is something that you can do, a program that you're still holding on from the past, that you can take action on and begin releasing it? It's freedom. I'm telling you, freedom. Freedom. Just like the symbol of the horse, riding off into the sunset of the rest of your life. It all begins here with you. It all begins here with you. And the days when you feel knocked down, remember the horse is always waiting there, always waiting. The horse is your guides, it's God, your higher self, and it's always waiting for you to get back on, always. All right, my name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video.